What's up? I'm Riley Kraft.
And I'm Ryan Thurber, and you're watching the Rivalry Report, where I've got all your big Beckham and Wando sports coverage.
This is the big one. We have been waiting for this game since the last one ended.
That's right, Riley. I'm just excited as you are. For Beckham to win again, that is.
Not a chance. Anyways, this game goes on record as any other region game would, except for this one means so much more. The stadium has sold out 2 years in a row now, and nothing less is expected for this year. It's Wando versus Lucy Beckham.
I think that anything could happen out there on the football field.
Survival of the fittest.
Coach Perrin and squad have done a great job of turning the team around this year.
They're doing their best every game, fighting hard, never giving up.
And it's been fun having a true crosstown rival.
I honestly think we're looking at ourselves in the mirror when we play them. We're very, very similar type of team.
So I think I'd love for our students to come there, be loud, cheer on our boys on the field.
When the game's all over, we're still one community, one family, and hopefully we'll have bragging rights come Thanksgiving.
Although the two teams have been playing for only 3 years now, it is already rich in history.
It's the only game of the year that can consistently have thousands of Mount Pleasant fans descend upon D2 Stadium. Let's take a look back at the last two games between Beckham and Wando. 2 years ago, Wando and Lucy faced off for their first official rivalry football game. Everyone from the jungle, chop house, and community showed out for this one. In a sold-out stadium with thousands of people in attendance, this game was offensively very dry for both teams. Wando ended the first quarter up 6-0, but Beckham came out in the second quarter with 2 field goals and a safety, putting them up 8-6 at half. This would remain the score for the rest of the game, and Lucy came out with a win for year 1 of the town rivalry. The Warriors would begin that season 0-1, and the Bengals 1-0.
1 year ago, in 2023, Wando and Lucy would face off once again. The Warriors looking for a rematch, and the Bengals looking to keep their town title. However, it quickly became clear who would be taking the win in this one. It was a Bengal show from the start. With an interception from Perrin catching, the Bengals defense quickly made their presence known. However, not only did Beckham dominate defensively, with allowing Wando a single point, their offense was really the star of the show, putting up 43 points on the Warriors. Beckham easily took home the win with a final score of 43-0. The Bengals take the rivalry game for the second year in a row.
And with that being said, let's take a look at this year's teams. Wando went through a major change to the start of this year with an entire new coaching staff. Wando has looked like an entirely different team, standing at 4-5. The Warriors' offensive game has significantly improved. With 1,389 passing yards and 888 rushing yards on the season, Harris Stone leads that charge at quarterback, with Ryan John and Mikey Jenkins alongside him at running back. Wando has nearly doubled their number in passing and rushing and all-purpose yards per game since last year. The Warriors' defense has had a great year, standing at 37 tackles for loss and 19.5 sacks. Wando has come a long way, but will it be enough?
Now to the defending champs. Beckham has taken a slight step back this year due to injuries and graduation, but they're still in the playoff hunt going into this weekend. The numbers through the air are nearly identical to Wando. Beckham has just 53 more passing yards than the Warriors, but the Bengals are nearly doubling the rushing yardage of Wando. Defensively, Beckham has had fewer sacks but more tackles for losses on the season.
Every team must have a strong captain. That responsibility normally falls on the team's quarterback, and these two quarterbacks are also pretty evenly matched. Harris Stone leads the charge over at Wando. Last year, Stone sat behind senior Zach Ostoff, but this year the narrative is all his. He has the size that you want, standing at 6'2", 200 pounds, and although he is a junior, he has stepped into the QB1 rule with no problem. He, alongside receivers David Vernyard, Brock Feinberg, and Cole Fletcher, is a big part of the growth of this offense from last season to this one. With 1,389 total passing yards on the season, he averages 154 passing yards per game. However, Stone is not one-dimensional. He has shown his ability to run the ball when needed this season. With 290 total rushing yards this season, he has proven he has what it takes to lead the Warriors to a win this Friday. But only time will tell.
Now on to Harris's counterpart at Beckham, Chalmers Ballard. To put it plainly, this guy's a stud. He's 6'2", 180, he's a senior, and the guy is mobile as they come, and is going to give Wando a run for their money. He's averaging 162 point yards a game through the air and another 70 on the ground. In total, he's at 2,065 total yards on the season, and we are excited to see what he and the team on Friday can do. Speaking of the team, how about them Bengals?
Well, Ryan, I think Wando's got y'all.
I would have to disagree,
We've shown that we're able to compete against good level teams like Goose Creek and Stratford, and we did in fact almost beat Goose Creek, and we almost beat Trafford, so I think Beckham will be no problem.
I think it's pretty evenly matched, to be honest, because, I mean, we cut it close with those teams as well. And, I mean, we have a lot of our guys are seniors now, and I think it'll be a close game.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter what we say on the Rivalry Report. What matters is what happens on the football field for the Battle of Mount Pleasant. It's Warriors and Bengals under the Friday night lights.
I think obviously Lucy's a really good team, but I think with our coaching staff and the game plans that we'll have going in there, it should be just fine.
We've got 2 more games guaranteed. We have to win one of them to go to playoffs, so it's really important that we come out with a win, and then obviously bragging rights.
One thing that I've always been taught is, pressure either makes diamonds or busts pipes.
Just toughness, just mental toughness, physical toughness, and focusing on execution.
I think it's a big matchup, just, the battle of the city.
Rush, adrenaline, and all that stuff, it's nothing like that.
Get ready, we're coming.
From preparation and practice, confidence comes from preparation.